guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing something that I haven't done in a while, and it is a food shopping haul. Now here's the thing, I actually did it totally different this time, and in the other video that I have, I actually went to BJ's, no, not BJ's, I went to Costco and I went to ShopRite, and I will link that in the description box in case you want to see me go to the store and do a specific keto, low carb grocery haul. That is there. That was actually a lot of fun. I got to visit my mom at work and it was a good time, even though I probably looked like a crazy person going around the store. However, today is different because I actually did all of my ShopRite food shopping online. So yesterday I went in, placed an order, and it just got delivered. And when I say delivered, I mean someone rolled up in the van, brought in all my food, put it in my kitchen. Here's a question for you. Please put this in the comments. If you've ever done this before, how much do you tip the delivery person? How much do you tip them? Even if you're paying for a fee for delivery, do you tip? And if you tip, how much do you tip? Because I did tip. I think I may have tipped too much. I mean, I wanted to be generous. She brought everything in, and put it all on my counter. However, how much do you tip? Can you please tell me? I really want to know. Put it in the comments. So what we're going to do today is going to go through everything that I purchased, and we're going to talk about what's keto, what's low carb, what's not, and some of the meal ideas for what I purchased. And also we'll see if this online shopping thing is good, because they did call me and have to make some substitutions on the meats that I ordered. So let's see how it goes. All right, here we go. So the first bag we're going into is I got stuff for like an Italian pasta night. Now yes, obviously the penne is not keto, but that will be for the rest of the family, and I'm not super strict keto right now, so I might have a tiny little bit of the pasta, but I'm definitely not gonna eat a lot of it because I still feel kind of gross when I eat a lot of pasta. However, I did get tomato puree. We have a couple cans of those, and my plan is to make my own sauce. We have crushed tomatoes, and also tomato sauce, and another thing of puree. So I'm going to use those with meatballs and sausage, and there is sugar obviously in the tomato stuff, but I don't add any other sugars, and you just use a little bit of sauce just kind of to coat everything. So that's the first bag, and I did get those, and those brands are really just because that's what was on sale. The next bag that we have is the meat. So the first piece of meat that we're pulling out is the beef round, bottom round. My plan for this is going to be making like Mississippi pot roast, and if you don't know what that is, it's where we're gonna season it, put it in the crock pot, and you put it in with like a whole jar of pepperoncinis. Super keto, low carb friendly, and it's really tasty, and it makes your whole kitchen and your house smell delicious. So the next thing we have are just regular chicken breasts. We get these because my husband likes to season them, and we'll just grill them on the grill. And when we do that, we just have them then for the whole week, and sometimes he'll eat them cold, bring them to work, or you can reheat them and make some meals out of those. My favorite thing is next. Okay. This is watermelon seltzer water, my favorite. Now, I drink a lot of water. I really try not to drink soda. If I do drink soda, it's once in a blue moon when I'm out at a restaurant and it's a fountain soda. I never get canned soda. But this watermelon seltzer is my favorite, vintage. I think this might be like a ShopRite brand, I'm not sure, but I always get a couple cases of this. Me and my kids love it. Ice cold, it's really good, so yummy. Now, the next bag is not keto friendly. It is 100% for children in my house, but I mean family size Cheez-Its and box of mini wheats, and of course we have some extra crunchy peanut butter. I will say this, when it comes to peanut butter, peanut butter can be very keto, low carb friendly. You can use it with a lot of things. You want to use like organic, natural peanut butter. However, if I'm not being incredibly strict, I will just use the regular peanut butter, even though there's some sugar in it. It's usually better for me to eat the peanut butter than it would be for me to like go to town on a box of Cheez-Its. All right, we're continuing this on. Here we go. So I did get some produce. We have blueberries, and strawberries, blueberries, strawberries, berries in general on keto. You can't eat a ton of them if you're going low carb, but you can eat some. As far as fruit goes, they are some of the best fruit you can have when you're eating that way. I do also get mini bell peppers because one, peppers are great, but also my kids love these and we snack on them and we use them for lunches and all those types of things. I got an entire bag of jalapenos. I love jalapenos and I would basically put them on everything if I could. So I'm all about that. I did get some hummus and I always usually get, there's classic hummus and I did get lemon rosemary hummus. Now I know that hummus is not really keto, however, even this one, total carbs are 4 grams for a serving, and I love this with some jalapenos cut up, and I just, listen, hummus is like amazing. If you don't have hummus in your life, I'm not sure what you're doing. Next up, we have some Capri Sun. These are the strawberry kiwi, and these are clearly not for me. They are for school lunches, and it's just way easy to pop them in. I usually get the Roaring Waters, but I did let my daughter pick this time, and she chose strawberry kiwi. Next bag. Okay, I did ask for avocados. I'm really curious how the avocados came. I asked for 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they are all like super hard and not ripe and ready yet. So I kind of figured that was gonna happen, but that's okay. So avocados, great for keto, great for low carb, full of healthy fats. We get them, those chicken breasts that I talked about earlier. You can grill a chicken breast, mash up an avocado, and you have so many options. You can actually make chicken salad with avocado instead of mayo with the chicken. Yummy. The most non-keto thing I probably have, besides those mini wheats, are this bag of potatoes, and we just need them for the house for different random things, so we have those. Also, not keto are bananas. These are for my kids. Bananas on keto low carb are the worst fruit that you could possibly have because it is literally just full of carbs. It's just like 100 something calories and worth of carbs. It's insane. You don't want bananas if you're doing low carb. If you're doing low carb and you're eating bananas in your breakfast every day, you're doing it wrong. But if you're not eating keto and you're just trying to eat healthy, then, you know, go for it. I do also, when I go grab a rotisserie chicken, so I did order one of those, and I do that because it is seriously the easiest way to just go food shopping, and then you're so exhausted from food shopping that you don't really want to cook. So you get a rotisserie chicken, and the kids love it, I love it, my husband loves it, but also you can just save it and just have roasted chicken for any type of meal or situation that you want. This is the first time I got it. It's a little crunched up. You see when they delivered it, it kind of got a little crunched here, but it does seem like the chicken itself is fine. So we have a rotisserie chicken with all of our goodies. Next bag, we have another thing of crushed tomatoes. That's gonna go with that sauce situation that I was talking about earlier. And then we also have, I told you that I was gonna do that Mississippi pot roast. Some of it calls for brown gravy mix and kind of thrown in there. I think the last time I made it, I did not use that. So I'm not sure, I just bought it in case to kind of see if I was gonna make it differently. We have more crushed tomatoes and more tomato sauce. If you don't know, I'm Italian and I love making a good sauce, and so if I'm making sauce, I'm not making like one little pot, I'm making like a huge stock pot of sauce, so we need it. Another thing that is not keto at all if you're going grocery shopping would be an entire thing of movie theater butter popcorn. Not keto at all, like at all, but we purchased it because it's popcorn. I don't know if you can hear my helper, Allie, is behind the camera, and she said because it's popcorn, and it's amazing. Who doesn't want to have popcorn in their house? But, you know, again, how strict are you eating keto low carb or any other way of eating that you're doing? So far, I'm actually pretty happy with how this online shopping is going. I still have some other bags to go through, but so far things are chosen the way that I probably would have chosen them. The only thing is like these chicken breasts, I asked for the Purdue ones and they didn't have them, so I have this other kind of weird brand that I've never heard of before, but I feel like it's chicken breasts and like I don't know. So I did also get locatelli cheese. If you are Italian American, if you are living in the Northeast, if you are cooking with sauce or just anything where you might need like grated cheese, if you're not using locatelli, can I please encourage you to just try it, because it's the best. It's the best. Just buy it. Another meat bag. I got 2 packages of mixed premio Italian sausage. We have spicy and sweet. I use this when I make sauce. So the way that I do it is, first of all, sausage on keto low carb is amazing because there's a lot of fat, protein, and it's just super easy. You can just like eat a link and you're good to go. So I use this when I make my sauce. I actually will cut the spicy ones in half. I put the other ones that are sweet just whole in. I saute them kind of like in the stock pot and get some of those juices going before I put all the other sauce stuff in. And then I cook the sausage in the stock pot with meatballs and stuff too. So I got 2 packages of those for the sauce. I also got meatloaf mix. Now what meatloaf mix is, I will show you. I got 2 packages of this. So I think I got around, this is almost 2 pounds. This is about 1.5 pounds. And it is leaking with some of those juices, so I'm gonna have to wipe down my counter. I don't use the meatloaf mix to make meatloaf. I mean, I do, but that's not my plan. My plan is to use them to make meatballs. So we have beef, pork, and veal meatloaf mix. And they are a little squished from delivery, but this is what we use to make the meatballs, and I would have it no other way. It's absolutely delicious. Again, I'm gonna make the meatballs with some of that locatelli cheese, make them, put them in that sauce with the sausages, and let them kind of cook all day long. I did put in a deli order for sliced cold cuts. That's what we call them here in New Jersey. I don't know what you call them in your neck of the woods. If you call cold cuts something different, do you probably just call it like deli meat? And when I say cold cuts, it's cold cuts. Cold cuts. Even though it kind of comes out like cold cuts, but that's what they are. So I got a pound of Black Bear white American cheese. Cheese on keto low carb is great. Some people have a problem with it. They have to cut the cheese in order to get that kind of like metabolism going, because the cheese kind of stalls them. For me, I've never had a problem with the cheese. Thank God, because cheese is my life. I also got Black Bear Genoa salami, and I got Black Bear maple glazed ham. These are great because if you're doing keto low carb, besides sandwiches for my kids for school, cold cuts, you can like kind of roll them up, put them in with a salad. You can eat them, make like, you know, obviously sandwich without the bread and put it over lettuce, or you can make some kind of a wrap with like a low carb wrap. Lots of options. So I did get cold cuts. We also got for my kids yogurt. Here's the thing, a lot of people think, oh, if I just have Greek yogurt or something like that on a keto low carb diet, I'll be okay. No, you won't. It's full of sugar. Just cut out the yogurt. You don't need it. These are frozen Go-Gurts for lunches for my children, because Go-Gurts are disgusting. We also got, my kids do love the Chobani Greek yogurt flips, so we got some mint chocolate chip ones for them, as well as ones that are s'mores. I did get a ton of bacon, although I'm looking at this and I think they gave me more bacon than I ordered. I ordered 2 packages of the maple sliced bacon, and it looks like they also gave me a package of the lower sodium sliced bacon, not something that I would normally buy, because when you are eating keto low carb, the low sodium isn't necessary, because you actually want sodium and salt in your diet. So I would not have ordered this. So it looks like, I have to see if they charge me for this. So I did get an extra packet of bacon. However, we will eat it because, again, whether you're keto, low carb, or anything else, bacon is delicious, and who doesn't want bacon? We also got for my kids, you have to have your Tyson chicken nuggets. These, it says it's 100% all natural ingredients. I choose to believe that it is. We also got some breakfast sandwiches, because my kids, if you have kids and they go out to school very early in the morning, how do you do breakfast for them? Because one of my kids is out at the bus stop like almost before 7 a.m. and it's so early, and sometimes popping a breakfast sandwich is the easiest and best thing to do because you don't have time to sit and make scrambled eggs or even sometimes for a bowl of cereal. So kind of just taking the breakfast sandwich with you to the bus stop, it's kind of the best thing to do. And we are on the last few things. I did get whole milk because I don't drink milk. I don't use milk really in anything. My kids have cereal. No one in my house drinks milk. I don't see a reason to be drinking whole milk for anything. I do use it sometimes if I'm cooking for them, but really other than that, that's it. There's no reason for me to have milk. I will say, I just learned this today that ShopRite brand is no longer a thing. The new ShopRite brand is called Bowl and Basket. So it's kind of, it says a ShopRite brand, Bowl and Basket. I'll kind of let you see that. And the girl who delivered my food was like, hey, heads up, next time you order, nothing will say ShopRite brand. It will all say Bowl and Basket. So in case you need to know that, now you know. We also got more popcorn. What is our issue with popcorn? I don't know. I think yesterday we were watching a lot of movies when I was ordering the food, to be honest with you. And we just ordered a lot of popcorn. Not keto friendly at all. There are 13 grams of carbs. A serving size is 2 cups. Okay, so 2 cups is kind of a lot. That's like an actual snack. 13 grams of carbs. This would be half of your carb allowance, maybe, if you're on keto low carb. However, if you're looking for delicious pre-popped popcorn, this is it. But I know some of us are not. We're not there right now. That's not our life. That's not what we're living for, is the pre-pop popcorn. We're just trying to, you know, make some good choices. I did also get some sandwich bread for them for school. And then our last 2 things are not keto friendly. Pita chips, because my whole house is obsessed with pita chips. And because it's November and what else are you doing with your life? We got a pumpkin pie. Oh, they did not bring me chicken thighs. So my plan was to have some meal options that were keto low carb friendly, in which case I was going to do the Mississippi pot roast. We have the chicken breast that my husband's going to grill. We also have the sausage and meatballs, but I asked for chicken thighs with skin on them, because like a packet, family pack, because what I do, you can see in my channel in my food recipe section, is I will either bake or air fry the chicken thighs, and those are really great because my kids love them too, so I can make a whole thing of them and we kind of will like house them. And chicken thighs are great because they're a fattier, darker cut of the meat, and we don't have them. That is my ShopRite online grocery food shopping haul. This title name is probably going to be so long. I do want to say thank you to my assistant for this video, which was Allie. She was a huge help. I do want to thank ShopRite and my delivery woman for really doing a great job. They did forget the chicken thighs. I have to check my receipt to see if I was charged for them. I did get somehow seemingly a free thing of bacon, so maybe I got charged for the chicken thighs, I got bacon. I don't know, it might be a wash, but that's where we're at with that. If you guys enjoyed this kind of content of just this like random food shopping haul that I did online, would you go ahead and like this video, subscribe if you haven't. There are new things coming out. I'm actually really excited. I'm getting ready to do a 10-day ketone challenge, which is for 10 days. It's not a fast, but for 10 days I'm going to be eating smart. So what does it mean to eat smart? I'm gonna be kind of going back to that like more specific planning of low carb. So I'm gonna be eating smart while drinking electrolytes and 2 ketones a day. And I got a kit. I'm gonna do an unboxing of the kit when I get that. And you guys can do the challenge with me if you want. I will throw a link down in the description box to kind of give you the information of what the challenge is and how you can be a part of it. And of course, follow me on Instagram. I would love to connect with you guys. My Insta is @ShortyCarly. Thank you so much for coming to my house and unpacking my food for me. Now I need to decide what to cook or just use the rotisserie chicken because I didn't get the chicken thighs, but that's okay. All right, thanks guys. I love you. I'm so grateful for every time that you watch one of these videos. I'm so appreciative of your support, and until next time.